The Warriors get it done in San Antonio thanks to an inspired Draymond Green second half performance. Steph having his best game in a while, shooting wise and playmaking wise. He's been really great. Playmaking wise lately, he had 8 assists tonight. Clay making the biggest shot of the night, and the young players Moody and Podziemski, man. I thought they changed the game, and especially in the first half, where Draymond was really awful and off. Clay didn't have his legs under him on the 3-pointers, and Wembanyama was absolutely destroying Wiggins and getting him out of this game. Podziemski came in and gave us a spark, not only energy-wise, hustle-wise, but offensively, and Moses Moody made some tough shots, while giving us also another hustle and, just energy spark that, just fueled this team to not lose it in the first half against these Spurs and keep it close enough so we could do the third quarter Warriors thing where we were a different team out of the half. And both young guys delivered tremendously, like I said. Podziemski had his best game in a while, and you could feel his hustle and energy, dog, through the roof, man. I felt it on me through the television. It just felt great, boss. And he was making great decisions, just all around. The aggressiveness was there. He was looking for his shots. I thought he attacked the rim fairly well, and just overall a great performance from Podz. 12.7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. And then you obviously also had Moody making those incredible 3-pointers in the first half, hustling. He had 10 points, 4 rebounds, and he continues to play really well. Double digits in all 3 games where Kuminga, of course, has missed those 3 games. So we needed Moses Moody to step up, and he did. And that three ball has finally started to fall in, as he has been taking better shots, and it's looking better, man. Hopefully he can keep his spots, in the rotation while Kuminga returns, but we'll see how the minutes fall, especially with Trace being so good in the starting lineup. And yeah, like Wemby was so sensational, dog, in that first half. He really took away Wiggins from this whole game. Like, Andrew Wiggins was so off because of Wembanyama himself. And then, of course, Wemby took away those lobs or those, pocket passes to Trace Jackson Davis to get him easy dunks. So Trace couldn't have as big of an offensive impact with Wemby out there. And we struggled with that a little bit early on, whether that was, taking those mid-range jumpers or not forcing it to Trace and just taking tougher shots and, avoiding Wemby, really, when you think about it. And then in the second half, man, Draymond became so aggressive. He went at Wemby and just played like a different person out there. He attacked Wemby relentlessly, had 11 points, I'm pretty sure, in the third quarter. 21 points on the night, 6 rebounds, 11 assists, 6 steals, which is just crazy, man. Incredible game from Draymond Green today, and we needed it because he's been really rough lately, and thankfully he came through today. And Steph also had his best shooting game in a while, 12 of 23, and that playmaking has been looking really good for Steph. Yeah, he did have 4 turnovers, but made some really good passes, and we need him to continue with this playmaking, style, because he's been playing, I would say, better with that, and the team has been better with that. And of course, Clay, the biggest shot of the night after missing the last game against the Hornets, where his threes have just not been there all night, and he makes the toughest one, the most clutch one, in the toughest spot. And Draymond gets that offensive rebound late or a foul, and he makes 1 free throw, and we survive in San Antonio, where Wemby showed that takeover back. Like, he has that, I don't know, I don't want to call it clutch gene, but he is not afraid of the moment, and I would say he'll be very feared in fourth quarters for years to come, obviously, for maybe decades to come, really, if you think about it, with his, how he loves basketball, really. So, yeah, a really impressive window overall, besides Chris Paul continuing to slow down a little bit, I would say. And yeah, like, nothing really else, man. It also is that, the Spurs actually play really well against us. Greg Popovich always has it for Steve Kerr, which makes sense, right, with their background. Now, with the Rockets losing, we can look at the standings, and the Rockets finally took a loss against, who was it? Who the hell? Yeah, against Dallas, right? Dallas absolutely destroyed them, and Dallas is now the 5th seed, which is crazy. And I don't think, yeah, Dallas. I think Dallas is honestly the second best team to me in the league right now. If I'm being completely honest with you, I mean in the league, in the Western Conference. I'll really like them if they don't get Denver earlier, man. I would predict a Denver Dallas conference finals if you know if the signs align. But that would be a fun matchup for sure. But anyway, Houston is now 2 games behind us. We also have the tiebreaker against the Rockets, where even if we lose to them on Thursday, we still obviously, if we are tied in the standings to end the season, will be still ahead of them. But we should be looking for obviously something better. We are now on a 4-game win streak. We have, we are still on a 3 games behind Kings, Suns, and just 1.5 game against the Lakers. And we play against the Lakers. The Suns have a really tough schedule. The Kings have been a little rough. So, I mean, maybe we could still do a little bit of something here. I don't know, man. But let's continue this great play, and we'll see what happens. Obviously, it will be tough with the schedule being that we travel every time, right? There is a home game, then back-to-back away games, then another home game, more away games, home game, another away game, right? The Warriors just travel all the time to end the season, so that's going to be tough for especially our players. But we need to be better at home, and we play the Mavs at home next. And as always, I'll be catching you all with that. Be kind to yourself and to others, and take it easy, man. Take it easy.